Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to a stream of Super Mario 64 DS. This is a game that I just decided to play on stream. Thought it'd be fun to do. I can't believe this game's almost 20 years old, but that is beyond the point. But either way, let's get this stream started! Let's go! Hello, Matthew, how's it going? Gonna try doing more of these afternoon streams. Your first Mario game ever. It was going to be my first Mario game. My grandma actually got me it for graduating 4th grade. And she said, is this the game you wanted? And she just wanted to make sure it was New Super Mario Brothers. So I said, oh, it was New Super Mario Brothers. She just gave it to me. Of course I would have been grateful for it, but she asked which one. So I got New Super Mario Brothers. And then for Christmas of 2010, I got Super Mario 64 DS. So eventually I did get it. It was, in the grand scheme of things, fairly soon after. But when you're 10 years old, time feels like it goes on long. Oh my gosh. Waiting for Christmas and your birthday? Back then, when you were a kid, it's always the longest wait. So we got the trusty Demeech Shrek Green DSML. So let's go. I'm gonna ask you guys, should I resume where I have all the characters or start a new save? Good to see you, Uncle Nick. Does Rob count as a Mario character? Because he's one of my favorites now. It's hard to choose between Waluigi and Rob. Yeah! Soy sauce is in the house! What's up? What's up, man? Alright. We're gonna do a new save. Hey, actually, look at this. The way my face cam is, I can actually see Mario. Hey, Mario, what's up? How's it going? What do you prefer, Pizza Hut or Little Caesars? Definitely not Domino's. Let's go. Now, usually when I play this game, I play it on the Nintendo 3DS. So, with the D-pad here, it's gonna be interesting. Bonnie, how's Bam Bam?
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Is that his motivation? Was Mario just going after cake the whole time? He didn't care about Peach? Maybe that explains the ending of Odyssey. I don't know how much coffee I had today, but it was a lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3... about 4 cups already. Do I really want to play it with a stylus? I think I'm a madman, but I'm not insane. If someone was using a stylus, they were probably using the original DS. And we know what that means. If you grew up with the original DS, there's a reason why you don't see many of them out there. That was mean! Oh, Luigi, you deserve that! And then they're just running off. I love how fat Wario is, the walk. It's just hilarious. I do have Echoes of Wisdom. I've been wanting to play it, but work's been in the way. Now, if I do YouTube full-time, would be able to play it as much as I want. Oh, he's missing. Controls do take a bit of time to get used to, and I'm probably going to complain about them. I'm thinking of starting some memberships on YouTube. How do you guys feel about that? With the memberships, you get little icons, and you'd be supporting the channel. And you help me do this full time. I definitely have an interesting direction for the channel going forward. Oh, I love Pizza Tower. I played a lot of it during PAX West. Alright, let's get the key! You don't think Lakitu has something that could just break down the door of the castle? I definitely want to play more Echoes of Wisdom, but of course, I always go back to Mario. Let's see how bad the stylus controls actually are. So this is the way that they got around not having an analog stick. I'm doing it right now. Ah! Ah, that's bad. Oh, man. Ah. I would rather eat a Billy Dog than play this game with the stylus. Now that would be a challenge in itself. You guys see those videos, like, can you beat Super Mario Brothers without jumping? Can you beat Super Mario 64 DS just using the stylus controls? What if I actually take the stylus out instead of using my thumb? You can't really see it. The stylus is right here. Did you see the episode where Dewey gets into the class? I was thinking of that episode today. Oh, and it really only works if you're left-handed. Unless there's, like, some option for it. They really just... You have to go directly to touch mode. It's horrible. Maybe, yeah, thanks. Harmon Smith, Demeech, what's up? The ultimate fanboy. The only ones I found were Harmon Smith, or it was... I'm trying to think which one it was. I believe it was... Duckweed made one of them. Oh, it was Crumpled Up Demeech. But then, the other one, I haven't found out the identity of Blue Demeech or Red Demeech. Or Orange Cupcake Demeech. I remember that. That's definitely a better way to cope with losing a girlfriend than Zaza. Craziest thing that happened at PAX West. I would just say the whole thing was crazy, but going to Capitol Hill and just seeing how awful that area was and not expecting it to be that bad, that takes the cake. Let me guess, Harmon Smith, you're on your couch right now? I gotta say, graphically, the game still held up. I mean, it's a DS game, so obviously it's not gonna look as good as a modern game, but still. 20 years old! I can't believe this game is that old. You know, this is actually a good question. You know how there's the prompt that asks, do you want to save your game? Who's gonna press no? Has anyone ever done that? The only situation I can think of when you would do that is if you're playing a Pokemon game and you want to get a shiny. So what you do is you just keep soft resetting until you get the shiny. It's interesting because it's kind of like a pseudo-sequel to Super Mario 64. How many of you guys have used an original DS? Because the screens on this thing have not held up well at all. Hey, fan of Yoshi? It's cool that Yoshi is able to throw eggs like he is in Yoshi's Island. The fact that Yoshi can't punch or break blocks is rough, but other than that, he's a pretty good character. Luigi is by far the best character in the game. Is it Maple Miles better? Soy sauce? Invalid! Damn, I want to go to Canada this December. Go for a Christmas trip, but working in retail, they won't let you. I feel like when you capture Yoshi in Odyssey, that would be an even better foundation. how do you guys feel about the notion that Nintendo doesn't care about power? Because, looking back at 2004, which, it's horrifying, but some of you weren't even born then. Or, if you're like Reese or Soshi, that was the year you were born. They literally released a handheld in 2004 that could play Mario 64. Yeah, Nintendo was never about power. Ha ha! We meet again. You don't get the low poly panning out when it comes to that. I learned that the original DS is actually less powerful than the N64, which I find a little hard to believe. I mean, it's the first boss battle. I guess Mario games really haven't had the best boss fights. I'm still impressed with how this game looks, that's why I brought up power. First star, let's go. Nintendo has what Sony and Microsoft don't. Talent. Well, there is Astrobot, but still. Galaxy and Sunshine have the best bosses. Probably see my Cappy head in the background. I need to get a better webcam. It is jarring. It is very jarring, but it's also funny. Jimmy Carter, 100 years old today. First US president to be 100 years old. Give a happy birthday to Jimmy Carter. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jimmy Carter. Happy birthday to you. Let's go, Jimmy Carter, 100! Okay, I'm pro emulation, but I can see why Nintendo takes down Switch emulators. Like, oh, there are people playing the backup, sure, but we know what it's really for. It's like going to a smoke shop where they're selling things like bongs and they say, oh, they're used for just regular tobacco, but we know what is actually going on. Nobody is really playing backups of their game. I don't think Nintendo should take it down. I don't think many people are doing that. But at the same time, I can see why. And I'm starting to sound like Harmon Smith, but that's just how I feel about it. I would say I prefer Wonder, at least for now. Those blue coins look tasty. Now, 3DS emulation's a different story. It's not a current platform. That's different. So something like Switch emulation, iffy on. 3DS emulation, that's a different story. If a platform is no longer officially supported, by all means, you should be able to emulate it. Is Nintendo selling 3DS games on the Switch besides Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and Miitopia? I don't think so. I really want Tomodachi Life to come back. There's something about that DS Rainbow effect. 3D World has cool ideas, but the 3 hits just make it too easy. This is one of the easiest places in Mario 64 to get 100 coins. Yeah, with emulation, it's okay to create an emulator. What's not okay is apparently emulating Switch games. But also, why would you want to, is my question. Sure, I'm sure some games can run in 4K, but at the same time, most of them aren't going to run as well as they would on the actual Switch. Why even bother at that point? Now, when it came to making videos on 3DS games, I used Citra before I got my capture card. Some games would run fine. New Super Mario Bros. 2, perfectly. But something like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon didn't run too well. So that's why I got the capture card. Console has to be it's got to be out for a while for emulation to get perfect. Even then, some consoles have problems like the N64. And Mario got smushed like an orange cupcake. Was Mario Party 4 the first Mario game to have the modern designs, or was that Sunshine? Controls. 3D Land does that better. You're gonna hear more about Luigi's Mansion 2 HD in October. I've been holding it off for October because it's Halloween season. And you're not supposed to play any Luigi's Mansion game in the summer. You guys know that, right? Thank you for the donation, Uncle Nick! Thank you so much. Luigi's Mansion had that N64 design for Luigi. Gotta find the Mario hat for this one. He knows that Yoshi would beat him, so that's why. I think Soy Sauce could educate you on the origin of my mascot, and there are other fans who could too. I think it's fun hearing it from the fans. Thank you, Meryl, for the donation. Hello. The dive is so much fun. Yoshi could just eat Mario. I gotta just adjust the camera for this. Yup, it's from the claw machine. I thought of the mascot idea in 2019. That's when I got 1,000 subscribers. And I just thought, oh, it'd be a cool mascot, and it just kind of stuck. Also, I just love claw machines. This is going to be close. Yeah, but 3D Land has a circle pad. It's a different kind of game, but still, I think it's just more suited for a device like this. I feel like 3D Land also would have worked well on the DS. Just the kind of game that it is. Yeah, Koopa the Quick, this is how we do it. I probably need to beat Sonic Heroes, but I've been having more fun with my DS capture card. Makes it a little harder. From the looks of the recent trend, the mascot was a great choice. What's the recent trend? I've seen comments about, I've played the claw machine and heard the Demeech intro. Now I know what toothpaste feels like. Ah, the Sandy movie is so bad, it's funny. The Dankton movie's good, though. I probably should play newer. Yeah, I'm okay with the hurricane. Fortunately, nothing got damaged here, but... yeah, some of my family faced damage from this stupid hurricane. Ugh. Is there any state or place that doesn't have natural disasters? Like, no hurricanes, no earthquakes, no tsunamis, no typhoons, no nothing. Or at least a very low percentage of them. I'm so over it. Las Vegas has Rob. That alone right there is better than a... it's better than a hurricane. Yeah. I remember when I met Rob for the first time, and he just said, yeah. And I didn't know what yeah meant. And then he explained what it was, because I thought it was like, yo. So Ohio doesn't have natural disasters? Just trying to get these silver stars. Hell yeah, brother, I'm a fan of Mario 64 DS. I consider it the superior Mario 64. This is really the first hurricane that we've dealt with that's just caused a lot of damage. I kind of blame the news for it, because they always like to exaggerate what's going on. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it's like the boy who cried wolf. Oh, this hurricane's gonna be huge! It's not. Oh, it's gonna be huge! It's not. Oh, this hurricane, oh, it's going the other direction. Bam! That's when it gets bad. Ugh. I need to keep on adjusting the camera. Soshi, thank you for the donation. Your 10th super chat on the stream. Let's celebrate. 10th super chat. 10th super chat. Let's go, Soshi. With the amount of super chats today I'm getting, I can get a few Voodoo Rangers. The news is designed to be exaggerated. That's why when I watch the news, it's usually the local one, because they just tell you what's up. But I don't really watch the news now, because I'm too busy just focusing on memes and video games. Oh, I would love to hug Yoshi. I'd love to have a pet Yoshi. Think about it. Yoshi would be a great pet to have. Loyal, can give you rides, can make eggs. So you got omelets, transportation, and a friend. I would say Yoshi. Regular Yoshi. Gamers should get free insurance. What kind of insurance are we talking about? Health insurance? At this point, when it just comes to the news, it's like, I don't care. It's like, a lot of it is like a circus, where it's just exaggerated beyond belief. But also, it's just like, I don't want to waste my time, unless it's like, I just read the headlines, I don't actually watch the news. And it's not entertaining either. I mean, obviously it's not really supposed to be. Uncle Nick, you probably would have remembered it. What was it like seeing Mario 64 on a handheld back in 2004? Yeah, but even then you got sources like IGN, so it's not much better. Madame Flurry is one of my favorite. These silver stars are new to 64DS. I graduated junior high in about 2014. Oh, you're a junior in high school. Junior high is also known as middle school. Ah, middle school's rough. Yeah, you got that right, soy sauce. Did anyone actually have a good experience in middle school? Because it seems like that's the worst period for anyone to be in school. Like, when you're in elementary, it's a fun time, with the exception of dealing with Billy. Then middle school rolls around, and it is rough. It did get really good towards the very end, though. And then high school. It seems like it's a mixed bag. Some love it, some don't like it. I didn't go to high school. You might know that I just went to college and did the early college program. And my friend Chris was telling me, you're gonna miss out on the best years of your life. I could have gone to homecoming. I did have a date, but I didn't go because I didn't like the school. Crappy people there. She wasn't, though. You went to school without lunch, your parents got called in? I saw the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, 10th anniversary, had too many games. Bobbery's story is just wonderful. Now look at it this way, dance class could be fun. I went to an art school and that was really fun. Dance wasn't my favorite, I think that would just be regular art. What's E.T.? Oh! That's all him. You know, after playing Super Mario 64 DS again, I'm really just starting to gain a new appreciation for Super Mario 64. It's not something I really had before, but maybe it's because it's a DS version, but I just love how you can roam around, just explore. That's what I love about Sandbox 3D Marios. Although I will say the only Sandbox Mario that's near perfection is, hands down, Odyssey. Sunshine would be if it wasn't, or just padded out with the blue coins. 64DS is also a bit jank. And the regular one is too. Who is Harmon Smith Demeech? Ah, if it was the actual one, that'd be hilarious. Nintendo hasn't released an unfinished game since Pokemon. I think we're done with that chapter. Oh, that was cool. I would say mid-October we'll get one. Nintendo just seems done making DLC for their single-player games. They'll really only do it for their multiplayer games. Galaxy 2 is a great choice. But it's interesting that you prefer Sunshine over Odyssey. The controls are tolerable. Nothing amazing, but tolerable. Definitely not as bad as people claim. I saw the BitBlock make a community post saying that he had a great idea for a new Pokemon game, actually making a good one. What comes with Palworld or what's gonna happen with that, I don't know, but at the same time, I do feel like it lost relevancy Like, it was popular for a little bit, but I don't know, it's just... Once you play it, you kind of see everything, like in your first playthrough. Pokemon needs competition, that's what breeds innovation. And actually good game design. But I think I'm fine just being done with Pokemon. Like, I have zero desire to make videos about it. I have zero desire to play any of the modern games, unless it's something like new Pokemon Snap. You have some interesting takes, Soy Sauce. Hello, Jack Attack. Ah, new Rhythm Heaven would be awesome. No, you wouldn't, Rampant. That's pure insanity right there. I gotta wait for the lift. It just depends. There are some games that I didn't beat until years later, like Galaxy 2. Mario and Rabbids, yes. The idea I had for Sonic CD, I don't know if that's gonna happen now. Basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to incorporate a DeLorean in it, but... the flood caused by this stupid hurricane just totaled it. See, I got Galaxy 1 shortly after Galaxy 2. So I played that one first, and then I beat Galaxy 2 last year. So I just held off on it. It's not like I didn't have the time to beat it. Oh, that tree saved my life. But Mario and Rabbids will be coming. Sonic CD, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of debating what direction to take the channel in, and also just what to do in life. Because ever since I graduated college, I've just been unsure of what to do, and I feel like, with YouTube specifically, in 2022, this is a good time to address this. I did make a lot of videos about the bad Nintendo games, and I stand by my opinions. I don't regret it, but at the same time, it's hard to do that when games aren't bad. You could be a contrarian and be like, why Wonder's the worst thing to ever happen to Nintendo? But I'm not going to do that. I'm always going to give my honest opinions. So I feel like, yeah, I technically could do something like Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is a disgrace to gaming, even though it really isn't. But I feel like animation, handheld reviews, and game reviews are the direction for the channel. How would you guys like to see that? Because I talked to my good pal Goomba about it, and he was saying that animation's definitely a good direction to take the channel, and he and I did agree that, yeah, I did get a little burned after 2022. Like, I thought that that was a direction to take the channel, but it really wasn't. And I love Nintendo, that's why I made those videos, because I care, and they've learned their lesson. I'm trying to find that last damn red coin. Yeah, if anyone's saying Wonder's a bad game, they're on what sold well in the 80s. Oh, it's frozen in an ice block. I think I... It's just a matter of seeing where it is. Where is that ice block? Oh, something like Super Mario Brothers Special? Cody would not say that. Maybe I'll do Echoes of Wisdom? I'm definitely more of a Mario guy. Where is that last damn red coin? That's what it was a reference to. It's interesting seeing how they adjusted this game to use all the characters. I wouldn't say grew out of, it's just there's been series where I feel so burned with every new entry that I just don't want to play new ones. Pokemon's the only one I can think of that's done that. Mario never got there. Despite the bland era, it just didn't happen. Because the games were still solid. But if some series keeps on putting out garbage after garbage after garbage, I think it's time to throw in the towel and just move on. I'm curious to see how Zaza turns out, but at the same time, I don't have expectations for it. Because if anyone remembers what happened with Legends Arceus, everybody thought that, oh, well, they decided to have Ilka handle Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, which that turned out to be a bust. And then, they'll have more time to develop games, and Arceus did turn out good, but it was mostly a proof of concept. So I feel like it could be the same thing with Zaza, and then they'll go right into Generation 10. I should check the snowman. They haven't showed anything of Zaza. And I'm not gonna call it Pokemon Legends ZA. I refuse to. Metroid Prime 4 is gonna be amazing. I'm sure it's gonna be the grand finale of the Switch era, and that'd be a great way to go out. Could be like the NES and go out with Wario's Woods. The game looks so good, people think it's running on the Switch too. Here's what I don't get about Wario's Woods. Why does Nintendo insist on putting the inferior NES version on everything, but not the Super Nintendo one? Soshi, you would know this. Have they ever re-released Wario's Woods, a Super Nintendo one? What is going on there? Oh, that would be nice if the red coin was here and then I could just drop down. Maybe it's here? Yup, definitely there. Riders DXs in the chat. PC is awesome, though the price is wild. If you're talking about gaming on a PC, you can make your own build. Just go on a budget, or just according to what you would want to do. Okay, I got an idea. Let's triple jump and see if that works. We're not talking about Taylor Swift in this stream. It's supposed to be wholesome. Yeah, this is where the controls get a little iffy. That triple jump would be easy in any 3D Mario game, but it's going to be a pain in the ass here. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go to the Wise Owl. He'll be able to help me go over there. I should have thought of that before I left there. Or actually... that's a good idea. You just gotta be aware of your surroundings. Camera's a bit jank. Oh, come on. Play Five Nights at Freddy's on the 3DS. I might check it out. I'm not sure yet, but thank you for the donation once again. I'm surprised I got it running on it. There we go. I sure remember the rumors of Waluigi being in the game. Talk about the disappointment of opening that secret door only to get a star. I think you have to catch 5 of the white bunnies in order to get it. Because there are these special bunnies you can get in the game that are sparkly. And it seems like you get something grand, but oh man, all I get is a star. Yeah, Kablooey's design on the title screen is different. I need to get my CDI for that. I do have colors on the DS, but I want to play a little more Mario 64. Yeah, back. Is Nitro on the DS? We need 8 stars, I think, to reach the boss. It's either 8 or 10. CDI is the worst console I've ever used. It's horrible. Not because of the games. Doesn't have many of them, but it's not because of that. The controller sucks, the hardware barely freaking works, and repairing it's a pain in the ass too. I haven't played too much Echoes of Wisdom. I think I've played more of it at PAX, but I've been enjoying it. Just not as much because I haven't really been able to play many games. Anything's better than the PS5 Pro. You actually remember Clint's hints, because I remember that more than I should have. Channel Chasers is the best episode of Fairly Odd Parents, hands down. It's interesting because Fairly Odd Parents could do wonderful things with TV movies, but SpongeBob rarely ever could. When Fairly Odd Parents was getting Channel Chasers and Abracatastrophe and even more specials like School's Out the Musical, SpongeBob was getting things like Atlantis Square Pantis and Truth or Square. That last one seems like it would make for a good review. Get the hint? Ted and Jimmy! Oh, King Bob-omb's mustache is glorious. He looks like Doug Dimmadome. No, all you gotta do is just spam LMFAO and Glorb to Riders DX. That'll get back at him. I literally blast LMFAO and Glorb on my way to work. Like, I'll just turn up the speaker as loud as possible where the car starts, like, vibrating. And he would love that. Your music taste also describes why you're the way you are, Riders DX. What's better than LMFAO on their own? LMFAO Kanye West remixes. Probably Pac-Man World Repack. You're just mean. Soshi, there's actually a remix of Body Rock from WarioWare DIY, where it's LMFAO. Pitbull's also good. We at the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. More like we're at the Hotel Motel Motel 6. Speaking of Riders DX, if you're coming to Florida, we could stay at the motel. I'm not staying at the motel! What would you guys rather do? Spend a month at the Motel 6 or go to a Taylor Swift concert for 3 hours? Anything's better than LMFAO? Are you serious about that? LMFAO is actually pretty good. If you say Ice Spice is better than LMFAO, yeah, that is not true. It's the inflection in your voice, the tone. I'm not staying at the motel! Probably the latter. At least I'd have my eardrums. Ice Climbers is a game that has a good idea but horrible execution and controls. Yeah! When there are clones of Mario characters, then they'll realize that fighting's wrong. No, her music is not better than LMFAO. It's not relatable either. That's Yoshi when he evolves. Can it be Glorb? With classics like Party Rock Anthem, Sorry for Party Rocking, Section, I Know It's Champagne Showers, Rock the Beat 2, I'm in Miami, LMFAO is the GOAT. How long have I been streaming, guys? I haven't. That's a good idea, though. Riders is so mean. I'm gonna unsubscribe to you and then make a community post talking about why I'm unsubscribing to you. You guys, I'm gonna show you something that's the bane of all DS kids' existence. That door right there. That door! That is the door from hell. That door holds all disappointments in the world. Waluigi isn't behind there, but Riders DX is behind there. I feel like 3D World was perfected on the Switch, with a faster movement, the dive. As Scott the Woz said, definitely a better platform for it than the Wii U. Yeah, we're gonna put you in your place, Riders, and your place is gonna be the Motel 6! You're not even gonna get a bed at the Motel 6. You're gonna sleep on the floor. Damn! Yeah, this is where the controls get kind of weird. It's a coping mechanism. How's Rob doing? How's he doing, Uncle Nick? You know, I usually say Taylor Swift's the worst, but any of the songs from the Mario cartoons, Taylor Swift's better. Those are like nails on a chalkboard. Taylor Swift's almost like that. We got the secret star. It took me forever to do this when I was a kid, but nowadays I can do it no problem. Favorite level in 64? I think... Which one is it called? It's the one on the second floor of the castle. It's Tall Tall Mountain, I think. A Bobby. It probably would be going to a Taylor Swift concert because it costs more. But if the concert was free, Velma. Oh, I know where it is. Now, what's interesting about 64DS is you have to unlock all the characters. This is one of the few Mario games where you have to unlock Mario. If you guys remember the other one, you're an OG. I have not. I didn't even see the trailer. Oh, that is a good painting right there. Yeah, because there are the hats. But I just like unlocking the characters. This seems like a galaxy stage. All of the secret levels are like galaxy stages. Wasn't there also a Paper Mario reference in Mario Party 5 with the stars? Isn't Kylie Minogue that made the song La 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 La? There was this troll I used to watch on YouTube named Jeffrey, and he made a video dancing to that. I did not know about that. A Billy Dog cart vendor. Are you the one behind the blue Demeech? Thought you could sneak behind Goombas. It's cool actually seeing a Paper Mario character in an actual Mario game that's mainline. But also, why wasn't Goombas in Mario or New Super Mario Brothers? There's literally a giant Goomba boss that's just a giant Goomba. Why not make him Goombas? That makes more sense. And fun fact, New Super Mario Brothers is running on a modified engine of Super Mario 64 DS. Hence why the minigames are probably there. The Triforce of Mario games, New Super Mario Bros., Mario 64 DS, and Mario Kart DS. If I was stuck with only those 3 Mario games, I think I would just be fine. Super Demeech 64. It's one of those 3-hit ones. Oh, wow, that wasn't pleasant. Poor Goombas. And we unlocked Mario. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It is pretty much a 2D version of Super Mario 64. It's interesting how Nintendo engines work. Isn't Splatoon 3 running on the same engine as Tears of the Kingdom? I think it's called the... Or no, it's Wonder. One of them. It's running on the Lunchbox engine. Alright, we've unlocked Mario in Mario 64. I would say Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I would say that that's better than Wonder, but I love Wonder still. I do, but I just wanted to make this more about Mario 64 DS. I shouldn't be playing this. It's October 1st. This is one of the battle stages in the download play mode. Did any of you guys play the download play mode in Mario 64 DS? We actually played that at PAX West. It was Aqua Twist, The Collective, and I playing it. I played a good deal of Mario vs. Luigi and New Super Mario Bros. It's cool actually seeing Sunshine reference in 64. Alright, Kojak, the Condor. You've seen the Cat in the Hat movie. The cat always calls Conrad Condor, Klondike, Kojak. The Cat in the Hat movie is hilarious. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I understand that it's not a good adaptation of the book, but anyone who doesn't find it funny, I question their sense of humor. Do they have any? I'd be down for Sunshine on the 3DS. It's one of those movies that's absolutely so bad that it's funny. There are just so many weird moments in it. Like the cook cakes. All right. Super Mario Galaxy DS is just a tech demo. The first Nintendo DS I ever owned was a DS Lite, the Cobalt Blue. And unfortunately I no longer have it because it broke. But second one I got was a DSi. That ML I got this year, so it's fairly new. Sun's starting to get in my room. I think we're going to stream for just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to get something to eat. That's a good idea, I should talk to him. I have! I've heard of it. Black and White 2 is great. I mostly played more of Pokemon Black, just the first one. Oh, you need 12 stars for this. I think we can do a Bowser battle, and then after that we're gonna wrap up the stream. How was the launch party for it? There we go. We're starting to get some of the bunnies now. That's going to be damn near impossible, but I could try to do it. What is it with 3D Mario games and catching bunnies? Any 3D Mario games besides 3D Land and Sunshine that don't have it, at least at some point in the game. X and Y are good games, just didn't live up to their full potential. However, I am a little more lenient when it comes to it. They were the first 3D Pokemon games. I actually like Sun and Moon. I feel like those were great games. There was one of the bunnies in the original Mario 64. I don't want to go to New York. I'd rather just go to the Nintendo Museum in Tokyo. It's essentially like 3D New Super Mario Bros. 2 minus the coin gimmick. You're blue, Demeech, aren't you? That would be amazing. Why do games have underwater levels if most of them suck? Have a good night, Banjo Boy! I realize that Mario does a different animation when he's underwater. That's an interesting one. Starfy was designed for that theme in mind. I wish they translated it still. Or actually, I got an idea. Let's see if you can do this when you unlock Mario. Or no, I think you gotta get the 12 stars to get the wing cap. That is definitely with Luigi in mind there. Either of the Galaxy games, I don't know if it counts, but the Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix games have an amazing soundtrack. Definitely my kind of music there. That phenomenon is because those DS games are bootlegs. Have you ever used an Action Replay or an R4 card? The Deep Atlas Labyrinth? That appears on my R4 card. You probably still will be getting the game, but it's an R4 card. So if it's a cartridge that has an SD card, that's why. R4 cards are great, you just gotta know which one you're getting. Blue Demeech, reveal yourself now! Oh, you already got the R4 card? I didn't even know you were in LA. You gotta use a Vanish Cap for that. Has the time bomb in it, that's why. It is pretty funny. Maybe not the best game design, but it is funny. Anyone else like to do this, where you just try to go into the paintings in the most stylish way? Absolutely not. I asked if it was Riders DX. Everyone thinks it's him, but it's not. If you guys played WarioWare Move It, this is actually in that game. Joshy, good to see ya! Happy Halloween season, man! The game that Odyssey wishes it was. 64 or 64 DS? Because it's not his sense of humor. He has a very specific sense of humor. And if it was him, he would have just told me by now. Wouldn't Odyssey wish it was Sunshine? What did Rampant say? If he said Sunshine was mid, that's not true. I know the blue coins are optional. I wish that Sunshine had more islands, but still, if it did, it'd be probably the best 3D Mario game ever made. 4 out of 10? Are you nuts? That is definitely not Riders. I really gotta check out Super Mario Eclipse. Riders DX also doesn't like Super Mario Sunshine. So it's Joshy and I against them. I feel like I could probably play Super Mario Eclipse on this. The RG405V. Yeah, but at least you can keep track of them. There's a menu where you can see the moons you've obtained. You can't do that with the blue coins. And some of them are locked to missions. Considering it's spooky season, Josh, are you gonna play some Luigi's Mansion 2 HD to celebrate? I don't know, I like to play my games without a guide. Although I definitely remember those days. I had this guide for 5 Mario games, or it was 5 games. It was Nintendogs, Mario Kart DS, Super Mario 64 DS, New Super Mario Bros., and Mario Party DS. It was a really nice guide, but whoever was using it used an action replay because every screenshot had Invincible Mario in it and New Super Mario Bros. No, Sunshine controls like a dream. I will say the controls can definitely get a little questionable in this game. I can't play Super Mario Sunshine now because it is the fall. Playing punchies with the Goombas. Weenus. I will say Odyssey is on the easy side. The real challenge comes from 100%ing it, but speaking of difficulty, what do you think of the difficulty in Wonder, Joshy? Because I was talking with Goomba about that on the last stream, and he was saying that there is not enough difficulty. I feel like Mario games just need to get a little more challenging. Even the final level in Wonder wasn't too bad. Darker Side wasn't brutal either. Dark Side was brutal though, if you know what I mean. Haha! Leave it to Mario games to introduce characters only to never use them again. Which moon level are you talking about? Are you talking about all of them? Can I continue if I get that star? Let's see, is it worth it? Champions Road's rough. Is it because of the gravity you don't like the Moon Kingdom? Because I can see that. Oh yeah, maybe, thanks. Son of a... It's hard to see. Oh, there it is. I could have gone there. Okay, I got an idea to reach it next time. Black and white, boring, low gravity, just blows. I kind of like the Moon Kingdom, but it's not one of my favorites. That would probably be Tostarena or the Forgotten Isle. Which one's the hardest? The Perfect Run, Champions Road, or the darker side? This definitely seems like one where you'd want to use Yoshi. Damn. This is where the controls start to get in the way here. If people did work on Sonic 06 that worked on Odyssey, then I guess I have new respect for Sonic 06. I know what you're referring to. I think I remember when you said, hey, Sonic wants its humans back. Joshy, what do you think of Sonic games? I'd love to hear that. Where is that damn star? Okay, I think I see where it is. Oh, the Ruined Kingdom is such missed potential. I'd rather eat Billy Dogs than go to a Taylor Swift concert. Where the hell is it? Okay, now I see it. You know, I'm thinking of doing an action replay stream. That'd be cool. Damn! I think Frontiers is proof that not everything should be open world. Oh, Pac-Man World Repack is peak. It's not enough of a hook for an actual game, Riders DX. Damn it! Ugh.
Mamma mia!
I'm not Gen Z. Is Hawk Tuh like a Karen or something? No! I actually saw orange cupcakes at Winn-Dixie yesterday. I didn't get them because it was $6. You could get them at Walmart for cheaper. Except the Walmart I go to doesn't have them. They just have the strawberry cupcakes. A smushed strawberry cupcake doesn't hit as hard as a smushed orange cupcake. Well, you get a smushed orange cupcake, that's what happens. 99 here, yep. I don't know, it's kind of like that halfway point. But also, a lot of the Gen Z stuff, I have no idea what the hell people are referring to or what is, like, the new slang. I think a lot of it comes from TikTok, and I don't use TikTok. Look, SpongeBob ruined my attention span as is. I gotta preserve what's left. Strawberry ones are good. I think I'm just gonna ignore that star for now because it's amazing. I thought you had to play as Mario here. Wait, what the hell happened? There's like a line on my DS screen. I'm really hoping I don't need to replace it. Okay, it's fading away. I hope. You can't see it here, but there's like a line on my DS screen. I know how to fix it, but I just really don't want to do any DS repairs right now. Oh, it's Gen Alpha slang. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn off my DS and see if it fixes it. Because I saw this there before. I might need to use that R4 software to fix it.
Me, Mario.
I guess that's what happens with older consoles. Yup, it's still there. Oh wait, it's gone. That's really odd. And it's back. Probably gonna need to replace the screen on this. I think I'll just try Yoshi. Yeah, on your end you guys can't see it, but there's like a vertical line on my DS screen that just appeared. It's not too big of a deal, but it's not pleasant either. I think there is software to fix it, though. Oh, it's gotta be Mario. The only ones that are good are when you have a penguin suit or a power-up that's an equivalent. I mean, with the vertical line on the screen, it's already a little broken. It's fixable, though. Ah, shit!
Mamma mia!
Is Odyssey's music orchestrated? I'm assuming it would be. That was close. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, today is not the best day. I'm so used to using the circle pad. Finally! Alright, we're gonna try using the stylus for Bowser. Here we go. It's so weird hearing Toadstool in a somewhat modern Mario game. Alright. It might actually be easier to throw Bowser with the stylus. Not quite. Ah, the movement's difficult with this. I don't think this is made for the stylus. I think it's meant to use your thumb like an analog stick. Alright, I'm gonna try that. If you guys have played a game on your phone, like emulating, it's really difficult to do with a touchscreen. It's worse here because the DS isn't multi-touch either. This is going to be damn near impossible. This would make for a good video. Can you beat Mario 64 with the stylus? If I was left-handed, I'm sure I'd be able to do it. I'm just gonna beat Bowser normally. It didn't work. There we go. That's it? Mario's gotta be ripped. Alright, that about wraps it up for today's stream. Thinking of maybe doing a playthrough where I try to use a stylus, but that would not be fun. But anyways guys, thanks for watching and keep calm and da-da on.